Good afternoon, viewers. This is an update on the pandemic coronavirus, popularly called COVID-19. As you are aware, the lockdown 2 weeks extension will be coming to an end by Sunday. We would want to speak to them to hear their opinion as regard whether there should be an extension or they should take it further. We would ask them what they feel about the pandemic so far, what they've learned, and what their experience is as regard the stay-home order. So come along with me as we speak to people. Do you want the government to continue the lockdown, or do you want them to stop it come this Sunday?
On my own, I want the government to continue the lockdown, because there is no how you will do to please people, because you are talking about life here, for people not to die. You understand? Because if you look at the people heart, you may not at the point and lost so many lives. And what the government is doing is not that they are happy locking the whole place down, but it's just because they love the people, they love the citizen, and they don't want anybody to die.
Thank you very much for speaking with us. But on a final note, before I let you go, what do you make out of this experience personally? What have you learned so far personally?
I learned so far that in life you need to save, because most people that have savings now, they use what they have to take care of yourself till when it will be. And I also like that you don't need to spend lavishly. You need to save, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring forth.
Thank you for speaking with us.
In fact, I need to tell you nothing but the truth. It would have been nice and good for government to extend it. But the problem we are facing in this local area, this our area, is that we don't see no materials, no food, no nothing. We have been locked down for a longer days now. Nothing. Now the problem we are still having again, the face masks they test we should be using, we cannot even get it. So we don't know how to do it again. And we are family people with children. We don't know where to go. We don't know. We've not seen anybody to come and give us any food materials or whatever. So I don't know where to go now, as I'm talking to you now, as a family person.
I understand your plight, sir, but so far so good. What have you learned about this COVID-19? Personally, what's your personal experience about COVID?
My personal experience is like this. It's like, to me, our leaders are not serious. They're not serious. If they're serious, our health care is supposed to be equipped, so that cases like this, if they come up next other time, we will not be running here and there again. So that's it. For my own experience, what I am facing now has made me to understand that one will be at least whenever you have money, you need to save it. That's my belief.
Thank you for speaking with us, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sight of this old woman here caught my attention, so I would want to hear what she has to say as regard the extension, if she feels government should lift it or they should still continue. Good afternoon, mommy. How are you, ma?
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so ma, you have been aware that by Sunday the lockdown would, the 2 weeks that government has imposed on us, would be coming to an end. Do you want the government to still go on with the lockdown or lift it?
My son, I want the government to bring the thing down. I don't want them to go on, because each and every one, we are hungry. Particularly myself, I'm hungry. I have diabetes, I have BP, I have eye problem, I have glaucoma. Now all my drugs has finished. I don't have money to buy the drugs. For this small market that I'm doing is what I'm using to sustain myself. If my son that is riding Marwa to assist me, police people carried his Marwa to our house. So no assistant coming here, no market. So staying at home will not solve our problem. So things are very difficult. Even to eat is a very big problem for me personally. With the condition of my health, coming to this place, saying no market, is a very difficult situation for me. So if they can lock it down, I'll be appreciated, so that we can go out, find something to eat. And police too, making things are very difficult for us. The boys in the street, all of them, they are hungry, no work. People are robbery. So we cannot go home with peace, even where we are living. So we are not happy with the situation.
So do you think the government should still continue with the lockdown, or they should?
They shouldn't. I disagree with that, because if you go into many communities, people are suffering. I won't lie to you. People are suffering. As I am now, I have a lot of people I'm feeding, and I'm a clothes seller. I sell clothes. I buy bills. They send message to all people in social media that they should stop buying clothes. So my market now is in the store. I can't make sales. It's only the help of my mother-in-law that is giving us foodstuff to eat. So government should just please and find a and minimize the solution.
It's not what you're saying. Yes. Precisely, ma. But also, have you thought about the need why government has imposed this stay-at-home order? Have you thought about the reasons?
The reasons is that because of this coronavirus is increasing.
They have actually sanctioned that stay-at-home to reduce.
It's not reducing. The lockdown now. Why is the thing? They ask people to stay at home, but it's still, the thing is still coming up more. So what is the need?
So you feel the stay-at-home order is not?
Yes, it's not helping at all. It's not helping. It's not helping.
Supposed to come to an end. Do you think government should lift it or continue with it?
The issue of coronavirus is that in Africa we don't have coronavirus. It is people that we came outside from foreign countries that brought this inside. What I advise government that they should tie the security of people that who are coming from overseas. Now whoever that is coming from overseas, they should check them very well. Whoever that has that symptom, they should don't allow them to come in Africa entirely. But lock people down is not the issue. Every day you lock them from now to 10 years, 20 years, it will not solve the problem because many people don't have money to feed themselves.